waiting 2 minutes. Get out there. Just waiting 2 minutes. Uh, all right. Waiting 2 minutes. I can get the copyrights out. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Acts. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. Might be more to that, but it's on this one right here. Before I get started, on this podcast right here, I'm gonna be doing on this podcast right. Okay, all right. Once again, get out there on this podcast right here. You're gonna see me looking down a lot, so just ignore it. Whatever I'm saying, just listen to it. So I'm not gonna waste much time and just hop to it. Okay. This podcast is about your brain and how you can be tricked through everyday planning. So like very important stuff that you need to do, like goals that you need to do. But your brain somehow through technology, it trick you in reaching that goal. So let me straighten that up a little bit. Okay. Plan, when you make plans, we all have plans, as in, everybody say plan A. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, the 2 minutes is up. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Let me read the copyrights before we get started. Okay, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 is allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okay, this podcast is going to be about like planning goals in your brain. How you get tricked into everyday circumstances of very important goals you want to get done. But sometimes it's just one goal that is stronger than most all the goals. Like everybody say, I want to accomplish this goal. Plan A. I consider that the alpha plan, the most strong plan. And plan B is always the backup plan, the beta plan. So let me explain to you how it always trick you through plan B. Okay, here we go. I'll be doing a lot of looking down, so might look up a little while, just ignore it. to take you on an educated journey of your mind and your brain. Show you how your brain could trick you, like to reach your goals and just make you give up. Okay, here we go. Plan B is just an advised plan for Plan A. You can't make you can't make up you can't make two plans at one time come together. If your mind in your mind at once, excuse me, you have to focus on the stronger plan. Mostly it's going to be you have to focus on the stronger plan. Mostly it's going to be an advised plan from Plan A. If you come up with two plans at one time, the original plan, Alpha Plan A, is so now just that quick. You see how the brain just trick you. You got two plans, and you're trying to come up with a strong way to accomplish that plan, but you've just been tricked with two plans. You can't think of both of the plans at the same time. So you see how Plan B has just trick you into a small project to get done, similar to Plan A. So exactly how you see the brain has just trick you to come up with these scatterbrain projects you will never remember in the next 7 days. Your mind thought visual cortex has just tricked your medulla oblongata to exhort back to Plan A. One solid thing you can remember in an instant is Plan A, not Plan B, because Plan A was the original plan. Now, all things come in your mind, eyesight has now turned into projects. So, with that said, let me explain that. You just had two plans, Plan A and Plan B. Plan A is a stronger plan, but Plan B is something you're trying to get done that you'll never think of again. So it just trick your mind into putting that plan right behind Plan A. So just like you chasing a ghost with Plan B. It's just a plan. So you never know what you're trying to get done. You just said Plan B is just like a transparent plan. But Plan A is something that you already know that you're going to do. So on that note, here we go. There's never any project stronger than the first thing you think about accomplishing. Okay. Let's take an instant for look at Colonel Sanders. Just think about Colonel Sanders, the plan that he had with his KFC recipe. Let's talk about that. KFC, he got turned down 10 times. I'm going to say 10,000 times. He stuck with the recipe. He stuck with the plan. He didn't care if anybody slammed the door in his face. He kept going. He got turned down 10,000 times. So he just kept going with Plan A. He might have had a lot of other little plans, but he kept going with the plan of bringing that chicken out and the recipe. He got turned down 10,000 times. So this man right here was very persistent back then. I know he was older than me. And, I going to KFC, we could see him on the commercial and stuff. But this old man right here, he was very he was like a Wolverine. He didn't give up. He stuck to his plan. So you see now where he became successful with Plan A. He didn't put no plan B in his way. He just kept going. So here we go. So now if Colonel Sanders would have changed his plan A of creating KFC chicken recipe, he was surely lost. Now, that's true. Lost out on his great fortune. And another one, Henry Ford. If Henry Ford would have changed the Model T, the first automobile to come out, he would have lost out trying to chase Plan B, loads of scattered projects that you never get done. He stuck to Plan A for the Model T car. Look at it now, Ford. It's $1 billion, $1 billion conglomerate. It was having a little problem in the past with the, trying to advance in the future, but now they got it together. So everybody has setbacks, but look at him now. Like Ford, it's a massive conglomerate. Cars, the man he was a genius. But I ain't saying he did it all by himself. He had other people helping. Actually designed the car, the Model T. I forgot his name, but he was part of it too. Helped him design that car and the motor. But he's in the history books too. As great inventors, that black man. I forgot his name though. I know I should have wrote it down, but I'm sorry for that. Okay. The Model T, the first vehicle ever created in America. He would have lost vast fortunes. But now he's very fortunate for him. He would have lost great fortune for him and his passed down generation. There's never any out plan stronger than the first plan A. You set out to change, you set out to achieve. You always have to return back to that plan. No matter what. It's just as the game of chess. Just as the game of chess is played. So now, in the game of chess and checkers. So in the game of chess and checkers, like who is always the alpha on the board? When you're winning, the alpha is the king, is the alpha. Is the alpha piece. He always put at the forefront of the board, the king. So that's telling you right now, the king is always put at the forefront of the board. And you always hear people saying, like in chess and checkers, crown me. That's when you have lost. So you can have like one piece on the board, but once you hear the word crown me, in chess, you have to crown the queen too. So she's very powerful too. You say checkmate. That means you have won. In chess, you say crown me. In checkers, you say crown me. But in checkers, you say checkmate. That means you have to bump the thing off the board. You either put the queen up there, you definitely put the king up there. So the queen on the chessboard is still not stronger than the king on the chessboard. The queen is the beta, and the king is the alpha, male and female. In so many words. So it doesn't matter. We must hold the crown pieces as royal. So those pieces are royal. In your mind's eye and in your brain, they're royal. Like a monarchy. So we must hold those pieces to top authority. So you can't look down on those pieces because they're very powerful pieces, as in life. Certain pieces or certain people, they have power, and some people, look up to them, in different, ways. But I'm not saying you worship the people, but when they come out, they show their face. You definitely know they got power and authority. Okay. This synopsis is in a podcast to let you energize and let people know never give up on your plan no matter what. No matter who, when, or where. Never stop going or give up your plan. A. Plan A is just around the corner. You can do it. Giving up is not an option. You think it as the God's creation. You think it as the creation gods would say of the universe. You think the creation gods of the universe will shower you and prepare you to great success. Okay, I'm in the middle part, the closing hypothesis of this podcast. I'm almost like 20 minutes in now. Okay, I'm in the middle part. The closing hypothesis of this podcast was based on two things: greater than and lesser than. Not lesser than as better than as a person, as you're better than somebody. It's better than as the goals. Not that the person beside you live with or your friends are better than you or whatever. Nobody's better than someone. Only in competition, in sports, games, of chance, and gambling. That's where you're better than a person. Because you got a different strategy of doing it and winning. Not as a person, you're better than a person. Okay? So on this, the ending digest of this statement is never give up on anything you're doing. If you're going to change your plan, direction, path, where your first plan, view, and pathway is that plan in reverse, plan A. So if you change your plan over to another plan, plan B, you scatterbrain. So how can you make plan B stronger than plan A? Plan A is just going to be seeds of plan B. So you're trying to chop up plan A and throw the pieces over to plan B, while you can stick to plan A and never give up. Okay, you can never get better than your first mind's eye plan onslaught. Alpha plan A. Okay, anybody ever heard of Madam C.J. Walker? Here we go. If Madam C.J. Walker would have stopped trying to create a straightening comb, my great grandmother would never had no pressed down natural African hair curls. Or any of my great aunties, as it goes. Another, George Washington Carver and Benjamin Banneker. If these inventors would have gave up, would have never had the peanut. Cotton gin, Benjamin Banneker, he invented, he was the designer for the White House. I mean, so he was the inventor and architect. He designed the White House, uh, the blueprints, the whole area of the White House, the Capitol, uh, Lincoln Memorial. He designed the whole Washington, D.C. A lot of people don't even know that. And he invented a lot of like products and stuff. A lot of people don't know that. He was a great inventor. Okay, here we go. And the list go on and on. So, on this podcast, like I said, I'm not going to be very long. So I'm almost finished. So it's going to be short and sweet. So the end and the moral of the story of the podcast is you may change your mind and your idea, but you're never going to always, you may change your mind and your ideas, but you're always going to revert back to plan A. Your first idea that you had in your mind and in your brain. In your brain. It is unescapable to have an idea and revert back to plan B. You're not gonna never remember anything from plan B, but you will remember something from plan A, because plan A is the original blueprint from plan B. That's where you get all the outlook and outcome from plan A, because you remember everything you thought about first doing. So plan B is just snippets from plan A. Okay. So the brain, so on that note, I can go into a couple of people that I can say successful. I can think about musicians, singers, inventors, all kind of people. Okay, like James Brown. James Brown, he was very hard-working entertainer. And Michael Jackson looked up to James Brown. Everything that James Brown did, Michael Jackson copied it. So if it wasn't for James Brown, Michael Jackson would have been the person he was. And like Prince looked up to Jimi Hendrix. See, without Jimi Hendrix, that would never been a Prince. So Jimi Hendrix never gave up. That's what made Prince want to follow his goals and be what he chose to be. And let me see who else. Just like actor, Marlon Brando. Just like Marlon Brando, Al Pacino loved Marlon Brando. That was like one of his favorite actors, Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando was Italian. Al Pacino is Italian. Okay, just like let me see, Denzel Washington, just like Jamie Foxx. We all know Jamie Foxx want to be like Denzel Washington. They believe it. And just like Samuel L. Jackson, you can name somebody. see somebody I don't think too many people close to Samuel Jackson. I would say, let me think of somebody. A new guy that did, the new guy, Michael B. Jordan. Yep, he kind of similar to Samuel L. Jackson, and it's kind of like the things that they do. Even the guy that passed away, he did Black Panther. He reminded me like the things like Samuel L. Jackson did. I meant to say, I think Don Cheadle. Yeah, he reminded me of. I think he would like to be like. Let me see. Don Cheadle, Michael B. Jordan. There's some very popular actors, so I think Michael B. Jordan look up to Don Cheadle. That's what I think. And Samuel L. Jackson. Let's see, I would say Will Smith. Look up to Samuel L. Jackson. And let me see who else. Martin Lawrence. I think he look up to he like want to be like Eddie Murphy. Very popular actor. Yep. Eddie Murphy and Dave Chappelle want to be like Red Fox and Eddie Murphy. So the list goes on and on. So you see, if those people would have gave up, none of our brains and people coming along after them would never thought about being actors. Even though they got their own brains, they just show you how the brain works. Even though, who's that? Mm-hmm. Joy Hopper. All right, how you doing? FYI. What you got to say, Joy? Okay, let me see who else. Some women. The lady that played Harriet B. Tubman. What's that lady name? Man, she was a powerful lady. I can't think of her name now. Man, I want to think of her name. She played on the Tyler Perry movie. But I know I can know somebody that was just like her, Angela Bassett. But the lady, she played on the Tyler Perry movie. One of the first movie he did with, I think it was. Let me see. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. No, that wasn't it. Let me see what's the name of it. Mother Happy Family. It might have been it. Cicely Tyson, yeah. Without Cicely Tyson, Angela Bassett wouldn't have been the way she are. And Halle Berry without what's the light skinned lady name? But she is singing though. She pretty though. Yeah, Red Fox, like Lena Horne. That's who Halle Berry looked up to. I could tell the way she at. And Alicia Keys, I could tell she like what's the name of the name? Nina Simone and the other lady. She's a real popular soul singer. I can't call her name though. I forgot her name, but she's real popular soul singer. Mm-hmm. Joy Harper. FYI. What you got to say? What is VO? Oh, she just watched. Okay, and who else? Uh some people that like some more women. Halle Berry, Angela Bassett, Whoopi Goldberg. I know who she like. She like Big Mama Thornton, the singer, because that lady right there, she could sing, and I think she act too. So she was like a real strong black lady. A lot of people don't even know that lady act before though. I used to see her on the stage and stuff. She sing and act, and the lady could sing. But for me, I like a lot of blues singers. I like Muddy Waters. I like Howlin' Wolf, BB King. Let me see, a lot of other more people. BB King, uh, Stevie Ray Vaughan, the Abbott man. His name Abbott. So man, I can't think of that man. He can play real good. So when it comes to music, I'm very proficient with music and writing. Uh, very proficient with music and stuff. I could like when I first heard I don't listen to I listen to rap, but I don't listen to I don't like for the rap to be trash. But when I first heard the City Girls on the first song, I had said to my younger family member, I said, those girls can be successful, But I'm not looking at the other part they do, all the wild stuff, I wish, that's them, I wish they, out of down on, all the cussing and stuff like that. But that's them. That's not my business. I just think it's very successful. Females. So, uh, 2015, I started out trying to have a record company. Started out online. Still got it, but now I'm just like the guy with the big beard. I think who they got? He like Def Jam. So I'm like kind of like him now. Like they just started out. They used to do the stuff in their house, Ron DMC. And I can't think of the guy name. He had a big white beard. Ron DMC. Something the guy cassette tape. He, a lot of people. I think it was Def Jam. They wasn't, he wasn't no high tech person. He had all the different stuff in his house and stuff. He was very proficient producer. So, like one of the most powerful producers in America. The guy in Def Jam with a thick beard. So you ain't really see his face that much. But if you come in contact with him, he gonna set you up and show you what time it is about the music. And he don't waste no time in, being very successful. So I like to say that's a very latent talent that I got with music and like writing music too. Very proficient and writing music. It's like something I did before. My cousin, they got tapes and stuff with old songs. Even if they bring the songs out now, I think the songs will be a hit. But my cousins, they got lost and trying to whatever I wrote for them. I don't know if they was afraid or whatever. Never came together, but they did the songs though. So you know how people Just like I said, the plan, they never stuck to the plan. They had the right teacher, but they would just be scattered, scatterbrain. They was too busy focusing on other stuff. So right now it's a whole different era. Like people do the stuff online. So it's still gonna come down to like you're gonna need certain people that with wisdom that know how to do certain things with music. Like at the drop of a dime, the person could see uh, is the thing gonna be a failure or a hit. So that's what I'm really good at. So, but anyway, that's not neither here nor there. I got a record company, but it's on Facebook. Uh, it's not out yet. It's not it's not public or whatever. It's just like kind of like Def Jam. It's just sitting there. I decided not to do it because the rap was making a very turn for the worse. And like the stuff that it was doing with the rappers and stuff. I didn't really like the way the rappers would have the videos with all the guns and Easy E, NWA. It's totally different from NWA. They was like grown men, like businessmen. They weren't really out there, trying to kill up everybody. They just show you that they mean business. They're that they like togetherness. So, but Easy E, he would sing about stuff, but he would have like guns and stuff, but he was just that kind of person, He like he showed you that don't F with him, He a heavy businessman, He was like, togetherness with NWA, Ice Cube, NWA, DJ Yella, Ren. Though they was real close, close knit. Even Warren G, he was like he was small though. He used to be around him a lot too. And Nate Dogg, he used to be around NWA too. But he passed away. But he was, like just to hang around. I should see him hanging around. Like they, that's how they got their career started. Ice Cube, he was part of NWA. He used to write. So, Ice Cube, he up there, like Ice Cube, but people saying I kind of let him look like Ice Cube, But shit, I ain't trying, I ain't trying to knock on Ice Cube, That's my man, he Joe can rap, he very proficient person, So got respect for him, I ain't trying to imitate him, and shit. It's something I can't control. So, but anyway, let me name some more rappers. Tupac. Like Tupac, I really know he wanted to be exactly like if I can name the rapper, y'all see, like the rapper from the old days that he really looked up to. Y'all don't even know it. The stuff that they did. Even DMX. I think the rapper that he looked up to had to be like part of man, what's that man name? The man from the like Sugar Hill Gang with the muscles and stuff. You can just see it, in his stage presence, how the dude wear clothes and stuff, Oh, what a man name? I think he called him Cheese. Big Cheese. Man, what's that man name? But the man from the Sugar Hill Gang, he don't even know it or not. I think that's him. They might be from Planet Rock though. I think it was the Sugar Hill Gang. But that's who Tupac. He remind me every time he step on stage how the man wears clothes. DMX, the man from Sugar Hill Gang. The dude with the muscles and stuff, the light skinned dude. Can't think of his name though. But I just look at him and I can see the guy how he run around on stage and stuff. And he never probably really told anybody about that though. But I think that's who he was kind of imitate. The guy from the Sugar Hill Gang. Yep. Okay, that's where it all started at because the Sugar Hill Gang, they used to do like a lot of different samples in their music. They kind of like the first rap group that ever came out. One for the Sugar Hill Gang, won't be no rappers around here, right? Rap groups. The Sugar Hill Gang was like one of the first rap groups ever in America. They're like one of the first rap groups ever in New York. So got to give much respect to the Sugar Hill Gang. And one more rapper that he probably imitate was let me see, like a solo rapper, somebody that came before Tupac. I have to say, had to be like either Kumo D. Kind of, you can tell he had like different styles, like Kumo D, like when he was with digital planets. You could tell like sometimes when he be rapping, like the speed of the rap, you can tell you should look at Kumo D. You can just tell it and see. Yeah. And LL Cool J, LL Cool J got his stuff from Tupac. So they was like neck and neck. The LL Cool J was before Tupac just a little bit. I think Tupac imitate LL Cool J a little bit. They might have had conflict, but LL Cool J and Cool Mel D, those was the icons in rap. Those two right there. So, man, LL Cool J, Cool Mo D, Carriers One, Big Daddy Kane, Run DMC. That's the group. They like more powerful, like Sugar Hill Gang, Run DMC. Uh, Slick Rick. Uh, man, let me see. Let me see. The dude with the big muscles and stuff. Uh, can't think of his name though. I got the braids. Cut all his hair off now though. He's from New York. Well, he's from Jamaica. He used to sing with Mr. Elliott all the time though. Man, what's the man name? I can't think of his name though. Busta Rhymes, yeah, Busta Rhymes. Let me see who else. Let me see. Very great, iconic people, rappers. Gotta give respect to those jokers. Herbert Love Bug, DJs, Cool Hurt, DJ Red. I might say Red Alert. Let me see who else. Just a lot of people. But anyway, they all stuck to their plan. So that's what I'm showing you that even before them, like they was the first pioneers. But if they wouldn't have stuck to their plan A, it wouldn't have been none of the other people after them playing, with the other plan spread out, as in plan B, the lesser. So you can only take them from plan A to make other plan Bs. We came after them, the lesser. It was greater, like legends. So now they have to stick to their plan A. They're trying to become legends themselves. They can't resort back to plan B. They got to stick to plan A. They're trying to become successful. Let me see. Let me think of some female. Roxanne Shante, Foxy Brown, Lil Kim, Queen Latifah, all legends. Stuck to the plan. But now you got, female rappers these days. Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, totally different. They stuck to their plan, but they do stuff like in, bad ways, They try to, where they come from. They talk about crazy stuff. I respect the female rappers and stuff, but they should keep some of this stuff dormant for the little girls and stuff. Stuff they say, have a very profound effect. I know it's R-rated music. That's not their fault that they make R-rated music. Parental guidance. You have to take it with a grain of salt. That's how they make money. Respect that. But sometimes you just can't say it around, the teenagers, like everywhere you go, they look up to them, you can't like cuss and fight, girls look up to that, they want a damn fight, some of them. So you have to be low key on certain things, So those female rappers right there, they kind of like, they want to be like, Lil Kim, Cardi B, you can tell she, she want to be like Lil Kim, Megan Thee Stallion. You can tell she want to be like Queen Latifah and Lil Kim mixed together. She got a double whammy. She just, she kind of different. Cardi B, you can tell she want to be like Lil Kim. In so many ways. But she afraid to just approach Lil Kim and say that she look up to her. Understand what I'm saying? It ain't all about kind of, if they get together. But I can't leave out one, Nicki Minaj, she up there too, Can't leave her out, she, even Cardi B, in a way, she had to look up to Nicki Minaj in some kind of way. She tried to, go against her or whatever, but she gotta be able to look up to her. I know she did. So I know they fight sometimes, damn girl fight. They don't mean nothing about it. So there's nothing to them, They probably be friends at the drop of a dime, all that fighting and all that crazy stuff, they don't mean nothing about it, they're just trying to bump heads, If they come together, more than they do, they'll become billionaires, But anyway, it's not neither here nor there. But like the end of this podcast, what it's all about is like get your mind together. Always stick to your plan. Don't have a scatterbrain. Always stick to plan A. Never give up. And you can't change your plan. All the other plans that you got, you're not gonna remember some of them. You have your brain scattered. You just have to stay focused with your plans and stick to plan A. You can't make a plan B because you're not gonna remember it. You got to stick to the plan A. Plan A and plan B is only these snippets from plan A. So you're not gonna have a plan stronger than plan A. Even though you want to give up on the plan, sometimes it seems like you're not gonna make it with the plan. But actually, the plan is right there at your doorstep. So I think that's a FedEx, man. Oh, that's what loud. But anyway, like and subscribe the video. Like, and subscribe the video. And my new channel. I don't like like nobody on this thing but one person. Okay, I gotta give all props to Joy. Tell her thank you for being that one person. I'm gonna remember that name though, Joy Hopper. I'm gonna remember that. So Joy Hopper, one person. Okay, like later on down the line, you never know. Mm-hmm. I'd like to say thank you for that one person, Joy Hopper, BOGFY. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Joy. And y'all have a wonderful evening. Like and subscribe to my channel. I know I'm new, but like and subscribe, and y'all have a good day.